Hello, hello, hello. This is AJT500 slash Challenger Track 98 slash Luis Wonderwise slash Hilo, and Super Cidala sucks. Now, with that being out of the way, I didn't really want to make this video because honestly, I don't really care, but I know people want to hear my opinions on it because she's Earth, and I was kind of hyped about Super Cidala just in general. But honestly, I don't really care that much because like she's essentially a free-to-play character, and I don't have to like actually spend money on her. And before I hear people saying actually you need level 100 Earthsea dollars so that you can use her, literally don't care. I don't care. Screw you. Roll the character like everybody else, bro. You're literally in the month that's gonna have a discounted leg fest on all the Zodiacs. If this character had literally been the best character ever made, you literally could have just rolled her like everybody else with the discount. I do not want to hear that argument. That argument's stupid. Second of all, the other argument of, well, Super Cidala or Cidala just got a FLB, so I wasn't expecting Super Cidala to really be that great. Why even bother with the stance change then? Why even bother with the style change? Literally just make it a skin then. The thing about it is Side Games literally made this style change knowing people were looking forward to style change ever since Ying Wei came out and was the only person that actually had a style change. They literally announced it like it was going to be some big something, and they just made it trash on purpose, which by the way, they made it trash on purpose like they do with a lot of Earth stuff, but they made it trash on purpose. Why even make it a style change? Why not just make it a skin? Also, for the people that are confused about why this isn't just a skin, or why you can't skin this on the normal Cidala, or any Cidala for that matter, it's literally pure incompetence. It's pure incompetence. The thing about it is, if you didn't realize, when they first put out the announcement for this event, they had a line of text that literally said that this style change was going to be able to be used as an outfit for the other Cidalas. But then they just like shadow patched that out once this part of the event went live, and literally I tweeted about this. I wrote about it in Discord and I made a meme out of it, so I'll just share that meme here, and it's literally just this. My face when I put months of planning into an anniversary event with a style change character award, but realized the day of that the style can't be used as a skin after I already shipped the text that it could be. It's literally just pure incompetence. How on God's green earth that not only made it through the finished product, just nobody even proofread that or thought about it whatsoever, but it stayed until literally the part where it became applicable is actually insane to me. It stayed for the entirety of part 1, and then they just thought they could just slip it out in part 2 and just nobody would notice. That is insane to me. It literally speaks nothing besides incompetence. But that's neither here nor there. Anyway, this character sucks. I'm gonna go through some of the tests that I did earlier this morning, but I really haven't tested her in that much stuff because she just sucks. Anyway, I did Womdis earlier. This was the results. Not very good. To be fair though, I will say that this grid, I will bring up this grid right here. This grid was that gorilla setup that I used with Narmaya. You probably saw it on the channel already. This grid is built around using like Katana, Ultima here, and this for Katana right here, so she doesn't really benefit from that. And I will actually show you the battle results of it, because I feel like for a character like this, I'm pretty sure the battle results for this should change some of her damage, because you'll see her damage here, but if you actually bring up the damage dealt, there is a lot of other damage right here, and usually other damage is like summons and stuff like that. But I only call one summon in this, which is Gorilla, so even if you give that like 6 mil, she's still only adding on like maybe another like 20-ish mil on this, 25 mil, so she's probably still around like 75, 80 mil, somewhere around there, which still isn't really that great, even if you add in her plain damage procs, right? So she's still not really doing that much damage. And worse yet, some people are still saying that she's good for like 0 button OTK stuff. She's not good there either. Here's a test that I did with just a 0 button. I literally just put her in instead of Sabrina right here. Her damage is absolutely abysmal. She does not press any buttons. This is her damage, and then I literally just compared her to Rakan, who is a Tekken collab character, and Rakan does more damage. So no, She just doesn't do damage. She's just not good. She was made bad on purpose. Anyway, let's look at the kit real quick. I'm just gonna go over it real quick because there's really not even a lot to talk about with it. But let's just look at it. So pretty much, her Ogi sharp boost to Super Cidala's attack. Assassin is great, but the thing about it is, her original version already has Assassin on it, and one of the biggest complaints about her original version was the fact that you have to wait a turn to actually get the benefits of that Assassin. Well, they actually made it even worse with this character because now you have to Ogi instead of just pressing a button and waiting. So that joint is seeking garbage. This first skill, it's kind of whatever. Like, the double attacking thing is cool for 2 turns, that's cool, but honestly, you just released a character called Valentine's Baccarat who permanently double strikes, so it doesn't really look that cool anymore. Honestly, it doesn't really look that cool anymore. This skill, kind of good, but again, you literally just released a character called Valentine's Baccarat who does this exact same thing, but instead of kicking garbage mirror image, she gives you a 30% echo on that joint as well. So this move sucks, and why would you use this move when you have Valentine's Baccarat? It doesn't make any sense to me. It's literally the same move, just worse. Heck, you don't want to use this move anyway because of one of her passes later that we'll get to. This move, honestly, these 2 things are kind of cool, although this apparently doesn't stack with Bubs, and this damage supplemental is apparently pretty low. This thing also kind of just seeking sucks in general, because unless you attack outside of turn, this thing essentially works like Halloween Vicala, but hers was skill damage. This one is based on auto attack damage. So again, unless you attack outside of turn, this thing just doesn't proc until the very end of the turn, which means if you want to get use out of the amplification, you have to take another turn to actually get use out of it, because no one else can hit the boss, because this goes off after the turn, which is seeking stupid as crap. And it also takes seeking forever because it goes off like 50 times at the end of the turn if you did a ton of auto attack damage. So it's not only slower, but it just doesn't really help you, honestly. So it's just not really good. It's just not really good. Now, on her passive, more likely to be a targeted. Don't really know why this is here. She doesn't even have like anything. There's nothing that interacts with this. It's just here. I guess technically she has this, but why does this matter any more than anyone else? Because everybody gets this anyway. So again, really doesn't matter. Low charge bar gain. Yippee! Can't wait to get my assassin in like 50 years. Deals triple attacks. Honestly, cool, but honestly, in this day and age, and when the craziest thing about this deal triple attacks is they've gone out of their way. And by the way, she keeps the same EMPs and everything, the same support skill and everything as normal Cidala. They've gone out of their way to make Cidala more able to triple attack with her EMPs and such like that. So why would you make like this guaranteed triple kind of falls off in usefulness when you just went out of your way to make this character triple in other ways, right? Amplified normal attack damage, cool, but honestly this doesn't really matter either, because the thing about amplification damage is a win harder mechanic. Amplification damage takes a percentage of the damage that you hit and then adds that on, but if you're not doing any peaking damage, you're not doing any amplified damage either. So you really need a high hit. So this amplified damage is really only going to help when she's doing this, but honestly, who's trying to do this? And she might be bricked before this is even useful anyway. So amplified damage also kicking sucks. The big one, the peach colored date. This thing, when using skills, she raises the peach level, and once she hits 5, she gets a sharp hit to defense. She can't use skills and doesn't deal multi-attacks. The doesn't deal multi-attacks just completely counteracts the fact that she has guaranteed triples, so who cares? Can't use skills, so she can't use half of this stuff anyway, and she's probably just gonna die. I saw somewhere, I can't remember where I saw it, but somebody literally said that I would rather this passive literally just quote unquote have her die of embarrassment like Street King and just swap herself out, as opposed to just standing there like an idiot, like a deer in headlights, and just hoping she dies so you can swap somebody out. And oh boy, I can't wait to swap into somebody like Kame like 10 turns in. Can't wait. So yeah, again, this character just seeking sucks, bro. She's not good for burst. She's not good for like anything. The only thing this character is even somewhat useful for is if you have no other characters. But the thing about it is, let's go all the way back to the start of this video. You need regular FLB Cidala to use this in the first place. So just use regular FLB Cidala. She's a way better character than this. So why would you even use this? I don't really understand what's the point in making a style change if the style change is just not even comparable. Just literally just make it a skin. It doesn't make any sense. But honestly, neither here nor there. Like I said, I'm not even really that mad about it. I'm more mad that I just can't really use it as a skin. I'm gonna keep it a stack because I just think that's freaking stupid, and I think it's slimy that they tried to just freaking yank it out at the last minute. But yeah, I honestly don't care because Cidala literally just got her FLB. And this is practically free, so it doesn't. I don't actually have to wail on this, so. I don't really care. But anyway, that's pretty much it for this video. So I'll see you in the next one, and bye bye.